This activity is called Zentangle Affirmations, and it is a great activity to use with Black youth to help with empowerment. For this activity, you will need this handout. There is a link below where you can purchase it on Milemark's website, and then some markers. I prefer the fine tip ones, the Sharpies. So on the front side, you'll see that there is an area for the client to create their Zentangle. And on the back, you'll see that there's an area for them to identify the symbols that they've integrated into their Zentangle, and an area to write their affirmations. To start the Zentangle, you want to make sure that you have a relaxed hand. It's all about just relaxing and going with the flow. You want to create sections on your paper. These are also known as tiles. They usually can be done a lot smaller. I like to do mine a little bit bigger. There is no wrong way in doing this. It's all about letting go and just going with the opportunities that are created in your Zentangle. Notice I said the word opportunities. There are no mistakes in creating Zentangles. From this philosophy, it's about recognizing these things as opportunities to allow your creativity to come through your drawing. So Zentangle, it's really easy. It's easy to learn. It's easy to teach to our clients. And it is a great way to engage clients that are a little bit older. I know in my practice and a lot of the clients that I work with, the older ones tend to not want to play as much. And so art activities like this is something that they really enjoy because it becomes an activity they can use in session with me that doesn't force them to talk or put any pressure on them to talk. And it also then becomes a coping skill they can take with them beyond our session to utilize whenever they're dealing with stress, anxiety, or any other type of issues that have brought them to my office. An important thing to know with this activity is there is no plan. So when I started in this particular section, I didn't know what I was going to do and just went with something simple, a circle. What you'll notice is you continue that pattern throughout your specific tile that you've selected. And as I'm creating this, I'm not even thinking about what this is going to look like or what I'm going to do in the next section. I have some relaxing music playing in the background, and I'm just going with it. I can say I'm definitely a person that likes to have a plan. And so this activity is really good for someone like me that has to just go with the flow and not really be so worried about what the end result is going to be. Just being present with what I'm creating in the moment. So this is a really good mindfulness technique as well. The patterns that are created within each tile is called tangles, and these tangles are any combinations of things like dots or curves or lines. There are some websites and some videos that give more examples of different Zentangle patterns. For the most part, because this is about tapping into a person's creativity, I don't really provide my clients with examples of patterns. I like them to go with the flow and create whatever patterns feel the most natural to them. You'll notice as I am filling my tile, I am rotating my paper and always keeping a relaxed hand. All of this is really about relaxation and being present with the moment. As I make my way to my second tile, I am now starting to think about, all right, what am I going to do here? I did some circles in the first tile, and now I'm going to do some circles that are more connected in this one and go around the edge and just go with the flow with this one. You'll notice I am not using a pencil again because we don't have mistakes in Zentangle, it's opportunities. I do want to highlight, if you are interested in more information about Zentangles, there is a website, very simply zentangle.com, and it provides more information about what Zentangle is, how it started, and the people that are behind it. You also can become a certified Zentangle teacher as well too. So that is a website that is a wealth of knowledge that I would encourage you to check out. So you'll see as I create my next 3 tiles, again, y'all, I've said it before, going with the flow. I have no idea what this is going to look like, and I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to rush the process, and I'm just allowing my creativity that kind of is spontaneously coming to me come through in my art. So now we have our completed Zentangle. This is something that clients can leave as is, or they can decide to color it in. For my Zentangle, I decided to add some color to it. And so I'm going to do the same thing, just be relaxed and go with the flow and not really have a plan with the types of colors that I'm going to use or what it's going to look like. So this is my completed Zentangle. I had no idea this is what it was going to look like when I started with. And again, for someone like me that likes to have a plan, this was a really good relaxation activity for me to just let go and just go with the flow. So next we're going to take this and put a little twist on it. I will have my clients identify affirmations for each tangle that they have created. These can be affirmations they've already heard or someone's told to them, or it can be affirmations they are creating on their own. So on the back side, you'll see that they have the tiles that they can identify the symbol or the tangle that they created, and then identifying affirmations for each tangle. So these are the ones that I would then encourage my clients to repeat daily, or pick one for each day that they can help empower them. And this is what this is really about, is empowering our children, but especially Black children, to help increase their self-esteem and self-worth. All right, so one last look at our Zentangle. As I mentioned, this is our little twist to be able to help empower Black youth. Zentangle Affirmations is a really good activity that you can use with clients of all ages, but especially older kids. So be sure to subscribe to our channel to get more activities to support Black youth.